my channel. So today, as you can tell, I did another Halloween look. This is a bunny rabbit look, and I got the inspo from James Charles when he posted his video a few years ago, and then he got his inspiration from Jubu, and I'll have all of that information linked down in the description box if you guys want to go check out their looks. I basically just recreated it the way that James Charles did, but I wanted to test my skills and see if I could do a makeup look like this because I've never really done something like this before. But yes, this was very in-depth. There's a lot of different little steps to it. If you guys want to see how I achieve this look, please keep on watching, and I hope that you enjoy this video. So to start off this look, I just ended up gluing down my eyebrows, and I am taking this Elmer's washable glue stick and I am running that all through my brows, and then I'm taking this e.l.f. Dual-ended brush with a spoolie and an angled brush on the end, and I am just spooling my eyebrows upwards so that way they are nice and flat. And then I'm going to set them with this Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm taking that powder puff and just pressing the powder into the eyebrows so that way it sticks to them and we can have an even base before I put foundation over it. And I'm just going in with the full coverage foundation, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus one, and I'm using a beauty blender. I put some of that on the blender sponge, and then I just started at my eyebrows pressing the foundation over them, and you can still kind of see my eyebrows underneath, but it was my first time doing this trick, so I'm sure if you do it multiple times then you can get better at it. And I'm just taking the same foundation and putting that all over my face and then blending it out with the sponge. Moving on to concealer, I'm taking this Colourpop No Filter Concealer in a very light shade since we are going to be putting a lot of white on our face, and you know bunny rabbits are white, so just to lighten everything up, I'm using a very light concealer, blending that all under the under eyes and on my actual eyelids themselves. I did set my entire face off camera, but I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild like paint pot almost, and I'm taking the angled brush of that dual-ended brush from earlier, and I'm just going to start sketching out the eyes. I'm winging this part out right here, and then I am going in from the top inner corner and sort of making like a drag eye look like how James did in his tutorial. And then to just brighten that white up a little bit more, I'm going to take this white liner from NYX and go over those white lines. Then going in with this hot pink lipstick from Wet n Wild on this tiny little paintbrush, I'm going to start sketching out the rest of the eyes, and I'm going to put this layer on top of the white, and I am just doing this very carefully to not mix the white and the pink together. And first I start off making a small line, but as you can tell it's going to get thicker and thicker and thicker. And I did set that with this blush shade from the Tarte palette, and I'll have that listed down below in the description box. I just started setting the white on my eye with that white powder from Wet n Wild, and it's called Sugar. It's in like a single shadow. And whenever you're using cream products, you always want to set it with something else, that way it doesn't move all over the place. But I'm going back in with the white, and I'm taking the side of the angled brush, and I am taking that white paint pot and putting that right above that pink that we just applied. Now for the fun part, I'm taking the NYX white eyeliner and I'm flicking it up, and we are going to make little hairs basically. So I'm going to take this from that top white that we did, and I'm going to flick all the little hairs up all over the place from the beginning to the end of that white that I put up top there. Alright, and then now I'm going in with this shade in this Morphe palette, and I am going to shade in the underneath of the first white that we had laid down. And this is just to make almost like a 3D effect and like bring some shadow and like dimension into the look almost. Next, I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild brown eyeliner, and I'm just going to do a wing, but I'm going to follow that wing line of the white, obviously, and not go over it so you can still see it, but we're going to create a thick, dramatic wing on the eye. Alright, then I'm going back and I am going to create more hair-like strokes, but on that first white line that we used. And it's okay if it goes over the pink. It'll just give that more dimension type of look like I was saying before. And I'm making these hairs a little bit smaller so that way they don't cover the pink completely. Here I'm just taking that white paint pot again on the angle brush, and I am just making my waterline look a lot bigger. So I am starting on my actual waterline, but bringing it below the lash line a little bit and just blending it out and connecting it to that line on the side, that first line that we put down. For this part, you could either get false eyelashes and put them underneath your eye, but I am just starting from that new waterline that I made in this brown eyeliner, and I'm going to create some little false eyelashes. So I'm just doing little hair-like strokes like we did with the rabbit fur up above our eye, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. And then moving on, I am just curling my eyelashes, and I am going to apply some mascara. Specifically the Benefit Roller Lash. Then to give the look some more drama, I'm going to take these Ardell Whispies, and I just use some duo glue on them, and I'm going to apply these on my eye. They're not super dramatic or anything, but they do offer more drama because they are longer than my regular eyelashes, but they're super dainty and pretty, so I thought that they would work well with the look. Moving on to do the rest of my face, I'm just going to contour and bronze with this Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer and my Morphe brush. And then for blush, I'm going to take that same pink shade I used earlier to set the pink eyeshadow and put that all over my cheeks. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I did bring that pink and the white down my nose, and I kind of contoured my nose with it just a little bit, just to make it look more realistic when we do the tip of the nose. And then for highlight, I'm going in with this Becca highlight in Vanilla Quartz, I think. And I did this because it kind of pulls like a pinky iridescent color. So it was going to go along with the whole pink vibe I had going on for the look. And then we're going to take the white eyeliner again, and we are going to go around the mouth and just do some hair-like strokes. And this is our starting point for working on the mouth. And I just keep layering on more and more brush strokes to make it look more realistic. And then taking this Morphe M167 brush, I am starting at the tip of the nose and placing that white there, and then also filling in the white around where I put those hair strokes around my mouth. I ended up just taking that pink liquid lipstick and putting it just on the top lip, obviously. And then I am taking this white eyeliner and making even more hair strokes to add more dimension to the look. Then taking this brown eyeliner again, I am just going to draw a line down the center of my Cupid's bow, and then I'm just going to place little dots there, which is where the bunny's whiskers would be. And I believe this is the last step. I just went in with that pink lipstick and filled in the nose area. And then after I filled that in, once again I went in with the NYX liner and just made a little bit more hair strokes. That is the end of this look. I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. It was very tedious, but it was super fun. I've never done anything like this before. So if you want to see more like this, please subscribe or share the video, comment, like, anything that you want. Let people know that I'm doing Halloween makeup tutorials, and if they want to get any ideas for Halloween, then come check out my videos. But I'll see you guys in my next one.